Hello, my friends. Welcome into day 4 of our new catalog launch video series, and happy National Scrapbooking Day. So the first Saturday in May is always National Scrapbooking Day. And unfortunately, my project today is not a scrapbook page, but I'm going to share a collection of items that actually does have a scrapbooking workshop kit associated with it. I don't have the kit yet because those are only in the annual catalog and they weren't on pre-order for us as demonstrators. So I haven't been able to order that, but we will be getting one of those probably as soon as that catalog goes live. And actually, I do believe I misspoke yesterday because the Sips and Celebrations collection that I shared with you yesterday actually does have a scrapbooking workshop kit as I was looking at the catalog today. I discovered that. So let's go ahead and turn this around and we'll get started. I'll show you it's a double suite, and I have a couple of projects that I finished, and then I'm going to do one for you now as our project for the day. So let me switch this around. All right, and now I'm just going to turn this down so I can show you this. All right, so this is called the Florals in Bloom Suite Collection. And as I said, it's a double suite because it's got 2 bundles. We have the Sweet Blooms bundle, which is kind of your sentiments for this bundle, for this suite. So you've got some, I'm going to use this lovely. It's one of the dies that actually layer the letters together, which I love. Or you can stamp it and die cut the stamped image with this and then layer it onto the full piece here. So it's just very versatile. And then of course you've got like the interchangeable words here. So that's the Sweet Blooms. And then this is the Pretty Florals. And this one is kind of a 2-step. So you would stamp the outline and then do the detail stamps on top. So it's a 2-step, and then it's got some great bonus stamps or dies as well. So like for instance, we've got this here, which is this guy, and you can kind of tape them together, and it has nothing to do with the stamp set necessarily. So it's just kind of like a bonus die. It does coordinate with the pattern paper, which I'll show you in a second. And you've got like this here is a bonus die. This is bonus dies. So like you can kind of build flowers with just the dies, or you can stamp and die cut them and build them that way too. So lots of ways to use this one. And then the paper we have that goes with this is really pretty, and I've used a lot of it. So it might be hard to see it all. So that's that one, which I actually used on the project. Then we have this. It's got some of the new in colors. So that's the Strawberry Slush. And then we've got this here, which is really pretty. And then that's the back side. It's got some of the Darling Duckling, which is one of the new colors. We've got this one, and then this is the back side, that fun green pattern. This is pretty. Almost, they're not tulips, but they're similar. And then the back side is that Strawberry Slush, which we already saw. We've got this pretty purple one with the back side being the cloud cover stripe, which is also a new in color. And then the last pattern is this one here with that little mini purple flower as the back side. So very pretty paper. And then let me show you a couple of projects that I did in advance. So this one is showing off the stamped images. So this is the 2 steps. So I did the leaves first, and then I did the background of the flower and then the detail on top. And same thing with this one here. It has the background detail first and then the layered one on top. And I just stamped the first layer off and then went over it with full strength, and it just says "You make me smile." And I added a little bit of this gold ribbon from yesterday's collection, and because the ink colors are in it, I used some of the ink color dots too. So that's that one. And then this one, I'm not going to show you how to make this, but it's super easy, and maybe in a future video I will. Maybe I'll do this as a bonus video next week. I did this actually as a demo for a virtual retreat last weekend, but this is called a loaded envelope, and I can't think of the demonstrator. It's Amy, somebody who came up with this for On Stage last year, And it's just a really cute little way to kind of do a themed gift. So I kind of have it as a stationary gift. It's got a little notebook, some pens, a little bookmark, and then here is like some little sticky notes as well. Or I'm sorry, it's a chai. You could do sticky notes, and then it's all stationary. And that would be just a really cute, it's got like little pockets, and it's just one 12 by 12 piece of paper. So you could do like garden themed, stationary themed, get well theme, you know, any kind of theme you wanted to do, and just put some little gifty items inside for them to use for that themed gift. So that's a really great, easy hostess gift, or just a friend gift, birthday gift, all the things. So I'm going to start with a piece of the strawberry slush cardstock, and then I cut myself a piece of pattern paper. It's actually it's like just shy of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I'm going to take my trimmer and I'm going to score one side here at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. So just 5/8, and we'll score that. And then I'm going to fold this over on that line to just allow us to see both sides, right? And then I'm going to tape that down because I want that to be flat. So we'll just add a little bit of adhesive and we'll tape that down. Okay, and then I'm going to actually attach this to our card base. So let's put that here, and we're going to, oops, I guess I cut it a little awry. So we'll tape that down, and then I'm just going to trim off the excess somehow or other. I have too much there. All right, so that's that. And then I am going to, so I kind of copied a card from the catalog, but I kind of fluffed it up a little bit. So I'm going to actually add this element, I believe. And then I pre-die cut some of the leaves that were from that bonus dies, the Pretty Florals dies. So I used this guy here and just cut some cloud cover leaves. And I honestly wanted to do green, but all of my green cardstock is out. I have no idea how in the world that happened. Like pretty much every color green is out, and we have quite a few. The only one I had was Mossy Meadow, and that was just too dark for this one. And I had like Lemon Lime Twist, and that was just way too bright. So we're going rogue, and we're not using traditional colors for leaves, which is fine. I don't mind that sometimes when I'm crafting. Just kind of, it doesn't always have to be authentic, right? It pulls the cloud cover color from the pattern paper, and it goes so nicely with that Secret Sea. I always want to call it Dark Sea. All right. I'm just folding over the little bit of adhesive that was kind of hanging over because I was lazy and didn't use liquid glue, which I, in hindsight, should have. I wasn't even really thinking. I was talking while I did it, so that's why this is kind of messy. So use liquid glue. It's just easier. Or a glue pen or something. Because now I've got to fold all of this little pieces over so nothing inadvertently sticks to it. And then I'm just going to kind of attach this to this white circle on an angle there, and then that's going to get attached here. I think I might, so I cut this background. Let me just show you what I did here. I cut this background with the white and then the detail with the dark Secret Sea, and then I glued them together with liquid glue before the video just because it was easier. So now this is going to kind of go like this. I think though what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this part with liquid glue, and then I'm going to pop the circle up. So I'm just going to add some liquid glue from the V to the first half of that Y, and we'll get that attached to our circle. And then I might put some dimensional, some like mini dimensionals on some of the other part here, so that we can pop it up. So now, whoops, I got a piece of dog hair here. see if I can get it. There we go. And then I'm gonna just kind of put that right about here. So it's all on the card. I'm just gonna put a little pressure on that. Oh, and I probably should have put a little bit of glue on this part right here. Just gonna add a little dab here. There we go. Let that sit for a second. Got a little pressure on it. And then I can flip this over and I'm gonna add some regular dimensionals to the circle. And then maybe just a couple of these little minis. Oh, and of course I'm kind of out of the minis, so we'll just cut the edges, and I'm just gonna put like a little one right there. And then maybe one right here, like that. And I might just trim this a little bit more and put it on this here so it doesn't get saggy. All right, and now I'm going to take these off. And these are old paper pumpkin dimensionals, so they're a little harder to get the backs off. So as a reminder, as I'm doing this, today is the second and last day of the double rewards. So if you're a member of the Stampin Rewards program, which you totally should be, it's totally free. All you have to do is sign up for an account on stampinup.com if you don't already have one. And then every time you order $20 or more, you will earn reward points, 10% back on all your orders. And for 2 days, yesterday and today, they're doing double rewards. So you'll get, instead of 10% back, you'll get 20% back. So kind of a good little perk in honor of National Scrapbooking Day. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if you're scrapping today, because I would love to know. I'm actually going to use the dark sea for the sentiment here as well. I was going to use the green, but since I didn't end up using green for the leaves, I'm going to go ahead and use the dark or secret sea. Why do I keep doing that? And I'm just going to put hello here like that. And I think I might actually fussy cut it, you guys. Well, let me just trim it out first. We'll see what that looks like, but I feel like I want to fussy cut it. I'll just cut it really, and I could use my trimmer for this, but I'm gonna eyeball it. So we could just kind of pop it up and put hello lovely, which I could do. Actually, I might do it here. Like if I just put it right above here, so it's not white on white. That's kind of cute. Actually, I might leave it like that. And maybe just pop that up. I'm going to actually snip the ends like that and put that on top. And I think I'm going to just add some mini dimensionals here. We'll pop that on top, and then I can just use some of those in color dots to fill a little bit of that white space, but I kind of like it having a little bit of white space. So we'll do this. Hello lovely. Whoops, totally not straight. Let's try that again. That's better. And then I'm gonna just take my in color dots and we'll use the strawberry slush. So I'm going to take the large one. Whoops. Put that. And the little one. Come on. Here, and then maybe one of these. My putty is not cooperating. I just refilled this, so there we go. It's kind of ornery. There we go, just put that there. And there you have a cute little card. I think that one's a fun one. And again, it's just a takeoff of one of the ones that's in the catalog. But this sweet collection actually has like 4 pages in the catalog. So you can see lots of samples and ideas in the catalog. Where did I put the other? I showed you the other card. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I was going to share that one too. So there you go. There is the finished projects. So pretty. I actually really like how that one came out. I kind of zhuzhed it up a little bit, but super fun. Really pretty project. It's just going to be a lot of, there's lots of ways you can use this suite between the stamps and the dies and the paper. It's just unending, all the possibilities. So I hope you like this one. Let me know what you would make with this suite if you're doing scrapbooking or maybe some cards. It's just a really sweet. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and click the like button. And if you really want to make my day, go ahead and subscribe. And of course, I will be back tomorrow with some more inspiration for our new catalog launch video series. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you all soon. Bye for now.